Riding Tiger with Arijit.
Hi everyone, welcome to Riding Tiger with Arijit, and this is probably we have crossed 100 episode. I stopped counting after 100, to be very honest. So let me give you a little bit of idea about what is Riding Tiger and why I call this as a Riding Tiger. With me, I have a beautiful guest from Dubai at the moment, and she is an amazing, excellent, marvelous soul. So probably if I want to introduce her, it will take me 1 hour to introduce herself in front of all the audience. But to be very honest, a very close to heart person. We met multiple times in Dubai. And coming back to what is Riding Tiger is a concept where I say that if you're an entrepreneur, you adopt a cub initially. That's your startup. You nourish it with milk, you feed it with the intention that one day it will grow and it will become big, sizable, very strong. And eventually, when it is big, you have an idea that you will be riding on the top of it. But when you ride, the situation becomes different. Now it is not looking for milk. It is now looking for meat. And that's raw meat. And you need to keep feeding it. And when you feed it, you can't overfeed it. You can't underfeed it. If you overfeed, it will become fatty. So it will go slow. That means that tiger is your business. So when you feed it, if it is becoming fat, your business will grow slowly. If you underfeed it, it will probably try to attack you back. So there is a risk for every entrepreneur when they start their operation, when they start their business, going for first client, and definitely they can't stop it. It's a journey, it's a continuous journey. And in this journey, I have my beautiful friend from, as I said, Middle East, Dubai, but basically she's from Syria, and another excellent country with beautiful nature. And I'm a lover of nature. So definitely when we met with each other, we had a discussion. We had multiple number of times we met each other. We shared, cherished good moments. I saw her working. I saw her like a spark of electric working in Middle East like anything. Oh my God, blessing from Abu Dhabi to Dubai and whatnot. So I'm not going to take a lot of time of yours. Rather, let me give the mic to my guest and allow her to introduce herself with her name and what she's doing at the moment. Please introduce yourself.
That's very kind of you, Arijit. And whatever I will talk about you, I will not describe how you are amazing human and a very great businessman. So I know all the people know you. So let's start to talk about myself. I am Shrouq. I'm 30 years old. Originally, as you said, I'm from Syria and I currently living in UAE. Um, let's talk before anything about the living in UAE and how it's helped me too much in my journey. Maybe if I am in another country, I will not be as Shuruk now. Being in UAE has deeply influenced me on my mindset. Life here moves fast, opportunities are everywhere, and growth is constant. So, this is the best environment for anyone,
Mhm.
and it was my chance and my luck to see you here in UAE. So, for that, we are here today. We can't afford to stop evolving here, really.
Okay, so for the audience, let me tell you, she's so humble. Usually, she don't share a lot about herself. And the meaning of her name is sun. And I have seen the sun to rise on the top and giving glory to a lot many. She is taking care of her own family, plus employees, plus
Thank you.
number of clients. And as a woman, that's not that easy. And because she
Thank
is
you.
my friend and she is in this podcast, I know how deeply she is connected. And I know that what kind of pains she has gone through in her life, taking care of people, in and around, not only
Alhamdulillah.
our family. So, a quick question to you, just as a friend to another friend, an entrepreneur to another entrepreneur. How difficult it is when you decide that you will be taking care of others as a woman, becoming a self-dependent woman, and then um, probably working and winning race with other men. Do you feel that is it difficult? Do you feel that it is really challenging for other women as well, or it is really, really smooth?
Look, I think and I believe every human here, he should realize that we are here for purpose. We are not here just to live. No, every one of us has letter in life. So we have to work too much to understand what is my letter in life, what God wants from me in life. So I realized that God wants me to be a tool in this planet to help people. Starts from my family until everyone in everywhere, not just my family. So when I realized that, I felt that Allah will help me in everything because this is my rule in life. It's difficult, it's not easy, it's need effort, not just physical effort. No, it's need mental, to be every day working in yourself and your wisdom, how to do that in the best way. Helping people, it's not just to give them something. No, helping people to help them to be better people, to help them to live better. So, yeah, this is my journey. And Alhamdulillah, even in my work, I am doing that. So it's difficult, yes. But for me, it's a blessing from God. Yeah, Alhamdulillah.
I can only feel that. I can, to be very honest, can only feel that answer.
Yeah.
Well, now the next question goes like this: when you are definitely crashing all those kind of, I would say, hurdles that is coming up in your life. If you look at a woman, they usually, when they start their life, maybe after age of 13, they face a lot of things in and around her. We as a men probably don't face that. We probably face it after we are maybe 17, or maybe we are uh, maybe 16. But
Yeah.
as a woman, when the body changes, when the environment changes, and eventually the situation changes as well. When you decide to become an entrepreneur rather than going for a job only, what do you think? What is the most difficult and crucial part that a woman usually face when they decide that they will be a alpha woman, never be
Yeah.
dependent on others, and continue the life?
Maybe my opinion will be little strange, but I will say it because this is my experience, and I wish that I know this opinion before 5 years. I started my journey in a normal job as civil engineer, and when I shifted to interior design and made my company, I for many difficult things. And now I realized if I am now as Shrouq now and before, I will not face anything like that. Why? Because I think we are as women, even if we want to be a independent woman, no need to do the same effort that the men do it, even if we want the same result. How? Because God create us in our feminine energy to receive more than give. So we are in blessing more than you. When we do small efforts, small, we'll get big results. Not as men. Men have to do every time too much efforts to get results. Because Allah creates you in the masculine energy to do things all the time. But we, as women, no, we have to receive more. So when we ask God to, yeah, I want to make this by myself, Allah will help me. What I want to tell women that, yeah, you can do anything in life with effort less than you imagine. Now I am doing things in my inner
Yeah,
more
yeah,
than what I'm doing outside. I am believing, I am studying, I am working, but not as before. Why I realized that now?
right.
Because I was a civil engineer, and you know, as civil engineer, it's a very masculine environment. I was the only woman between around 600 men. So before that, I was thinking, yeah, I have to do the same effort like these men. But now, when I made my own company, I am not doing the same effort. I have many friends around me. I have my workers, not because now I am princess treatment, no, but because I realized that our feminine energy will do more than the masculine energy. As women, we can be successful, we can achieve our goals in easier way than what we imagine. We don't have to be in our masculine energy and I will. No, Allah will for us. So, yeah, they can do anything, men can do it in easier way.
Well, if I am not very, very wrong, the way I have seen you, I never saw you angry. You probably have some emotion, which maybe I know that. Maybe I know that. But then uh, 99% people don't probably see your emotion. And I can
Yeah.
say that in the live streaming itself. Uh, do you think that it is important for a woman, or rather, I would say, as a alpha woman, not to share her emotion to the world, keeping peace at mind, and probably open up the mind and probably open up the emotion to a very little 1% of his or her core network? What do you think?
Uh, I think to be, I think it's one life. For me now, it's one life. So now I'm entrepreneur, okay? If I want to be entrepreneur and serious all the time and in my masculine energy all the time to be serious, to make the people respect me, no, it's one life. I will be as Shuruk. Shuruk is woman, soft, smooth, and when I be in this situation, the universe around me will treat me like this. When I want to be in my masculine energy and every time serious and stress like men, and because I'm entrepreneur, so I don't have to make my emotion appear for people. No, for sure I have to make my emotions appear in very how I will say it, in very logic way. Don't be too much silly, but it's normal to be yourself, even in business, because it's one life. I will be in my business around 9 hours per day. Why I will put another mask? I will be myself, but you have to be smart when you put too much emotions, when you will use your mind, but you have to be yourself. If you are woman and soft and this is your natural, you have to be in your natural, but to be smart. don't allow people to come inside to your own cycle. No, there is boundaries. Okay, I am woman, I am beautiful, I am emotional, but there is boundaries in business and everywhere. So if you want to be entrepreneur, you don't have to be serious and stressful to make the people respect you. No, they will respect you because you are real and your boundaries is very clear. That's it. But no, it's okay to be emotional. It's okay to cry, to laugh. The business is part of your journey, is part of your letter. Don't put another mask. After 5 years, you will see that you spent around five years in this business with another mask. This is one life. How many years will live?
Brilliant
60,
answer.
60, 50?
Brilliant answer. I wish people do understand that, and it is right. If you have one person in your life who can understand you, it's more than enough. You have the world, entire world. And that's the reason we
Yeah,
have a word called best friend. Best friend can be only one.
yeah,
Best friends cannot be like multiple best friends I have. You may have
yeah,
multiple friends, definitely. Best friend is always one. Probably he or she is always wishing good for you, always, always. And it's a vice versa is always true. Nature and intention is always the same. Thank you so much for this answer. A quick, different way of discussion, probably, which will lead
okay,
to another layer of life of woman. So I have worked with several different women in life. Like some of them they wanted name and fame. Some of them they wanted probably quick money. Some of them wanted to become an actress. So as a giver, as a catalyst, as an ecosystem enabler, I always help almost anyone and everyone whoever comes in my path of life. And I have seen that some of the people, I would say, they want all the name and fame. They don't want to give name and fame to others. It's just that they will take a picture with you, post it in their social media if there is a benefit directly to them.
yeah.
But if you are a giver, usually you give credit to others. That's called leadership, the real leadership. In your opinion, who is a good leader? Number one, first question. Second, if you find a good leader in your life, what will be the kind of prospect which you feel that which will be there with you with that particular person? So two different questions.
I didn't get you in the second question, but I will answer for the first one. For me, the good leader, he's the one that have the most emotional intelligence ever I see in life. Because if you want to be a leader in any field in life, you don't have to be expert in the field, but you have to be expert how to deal with people. Because it's easy for me to know how I can make this one. It's easy. But it's not easy to know how I can deal with you from India and with that one from Syria and that one from Pakistan. Here in Dubai and everywhere now, you have many nationalities and you can see in the same house everyone and a different personality. So the best leader, he's the one can deal and understand everyone in his team to make the team like this is the best leader for me. So in my work, every time when I want to choose anyone, not just leader, anyone, even if he's a worker, a normal worker, I choose the more emotional intelligence and the more wisdom one more than the experts because I can teach him how is the process, what we can do. It's easy, but to deal with me and with people, it's very difficult. So
Mhm.
the leader, he has to be wisdom, patient, to listen more than talk. Maybe everyone we can hear us now, he will say, okay, it's easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. I experienced that with big managers in my life. So when I sat with them, you are not manager, you are not leader. He just want to talk. He just want to tell me what I do. Listen to me, because if you listen to me carefully, maybe you will discover a new thing. You will discover a solve for this problem. He just want us to do something to manage us. You have to manage yourself as leader, to listen, understand, do things in silent way, not to be allowed all the time. So this is the leader for me. But I didn't get
Excellent.
the second question.
Okay. A quick question. I need this answer maybe in maximum 2 lines. Okay. If you look at a young girl, maybe aged about 9 years old, maybe 10 years old, what is the
Yeah.
message that you want to give to these young angels who will probably start their life in education, or maybe think of life in a complete different ways, thinking about unicorns, pink flowers, and so on and so forth? What exactly you gonna give them as a message?
To live their childhood exactly 100%. This is the first thing. The second thing, use AI as much as you can, more than use them. Because now, if we cannot use AI carefully, he will use us. So to use AI to make their life better, even if they are in 9 and 10, they can do big things early in their life, because AI is here now. To live with their family as much as they can, because even if our family not that much good, even if our family not that much enough for us, but we have to live with them. It's about energy that we will build roots. So these roots, even if it's not uh, enough for us, it will uh, support you. So for now, I think this is the what I remembered and what
Excellent.
support me now.
Mhm. Okay. Now, this is more of like a rapid fire. I'll be asking you one word, and whatever comes in your mind with that particular word, you just need to tell me randomly. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. White,
Sky,
love,
my father,
family,
me.
quick question, one-liner answer. What is life for you?
For me, life is the effect
Wow,
in my
that's deep.
business, in my
Mhm.
family, in my relationships, the effect. What I am doing when I will leave life, what will stay in my business before anything. So my letter in my business now is the same, to make people happier, to make the difference in their lives. So now when I make the design for them, I'm not making the places. I am designing their lives, their emotions. I am making their home warm. So this is my letter in life.
Beautiful answer. Last but not the least, the question I usually ask to all my guests in my podcast.
Yeah.
Imagine that you are in a park, it's a sunny day, beautiful weather, a lot of greeneries here and there. Just imagine it in your head. And there is only one bench in that park, and you can only sit with one person.
Your sorry, your voice now is not
Sure.
clear.
It's only one bench in the park. It's a beautiful weather. Birds are singing. It's a sunny day. It's full of greenery. And if I ask you to sit with someone in that bench and having a conversation with that person, who would you choose to sit there, and what kind of conversation would you like to have with that person? It can be any imaginary person of your life. It can be a person from your life. It can be a person whom you never met in your life. It can be anyone. Whom would it be?
I will choose my father.
And what kind of conversation you want to have?
I want to tell him how's great, um, because let's start. He taught me what I'm doing now, but before 5 years, I wasn't realized that I have to do this because maybe I wasn't young enough. But now I am doing the same way what he did in his life. Um, I want to talk with him about the journey. The journey is in your inner more than outside. Maybe around 70% from your journey is in your self inside, in your feeling and believing. And in life, the processing is like this. So I want to talk with him about that because, yeah, I realize that now, and I am proud and happy that my father taught me that not anyone in life. I want to talk with him that look at your daughter now. I am doing what you teach me. So, yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the effect because also he lived his life, all his life, to make the effect. So now he passed away around 10 years ago. Until now, everyone I see him, from his friends, our neighbors, they say for me, your father do that, your father do that, your father say that, until now. So this is the effect. Until now, the people do things he gave it for them. So yeah, about these topics, I will talk with him.
Thank you so
Not
much,
because he
my.
is my father, but because he is a very great person. I wish every girl has father like my father.
Thank you so much, my bright, young, beautiful son. May you bright always glow like a glorious sun in
Thank
the
you.
universe. Give
Thank you.
your heat, your wisdom, your care to everyone else. Sun
Thank you.
is the only element which is not dependent on any other being in mortal earth. Sun is the being which is giving everything to others. And it's
Alhamdulillah.
burning from inside always. So bright, so nice, and so beautiful. May
Thank
you
you.
be
Thank
like
you,
this
Arijit.
as always, my friend. My wish from my heart, from core of my heart, is always, always there, and you know that always. Thank you so much for sharing your insights to lots many people, and definitely, definitely, by the grace of God, we will meet soon once again in Dubai. So it's just a short time
I
period.
wish
I'm taking a break from
we
Dubai.
are waiting for you. Inshallah. Inshallah. Thank you so much. It was very interesting to talk about these things. I didn't imagine we'll talk about that. I think we'll talk about business. So it was very deep conversation. Thank you.
Thank you.